Hello everyone. I am Johnson. Today, let's learn how to create a responsive view. A responsive view refers to a design that automatically adjusts and adapts to different devices and screen sizes. Responsive views dynamically resize and reposition elements, as well as adjust styles, to fit different display environments as the screen size changes. When you observe the Behance webpage, you can see that the content and layout change as I resize the screen. When the screen size is smaller, less content is displayed, and as the screen size increases, more content becomes visible. This is the purpose of responsive views, to adapt the content and layout based on the screen size. An adaptive view, on the other hand, involves predefining specific views with fixed layouts and styles for different devices and screen sizes. In adaptive views, designers manually create and adjust the layout and styles for each view to ensure optimal presentation on different devices. Adaptive views typically use breakpoints to determine when to switch to different views. In design, we can use adaptive views to represent responsive views because adaptive views provide a simple way to simulate layout and style changes for different devices and screen sizes. By creating different adaptive views and defining appropriate layouts and styles for each view, we can preview and test the interface's appearance on different devices within design tools. While adaptive views cannot fully replicate the responsive layout on actual devices, they can help designers better understand and adjust how the interface will appear on different devices, guiding the actual responsive design and development work. Next, let's create the prototype. We will use adaptive views to simulate the usage of responsive views since setting up responsive views is typically done using front-end frameworks. In Axure, we can easily simulate this effect using adaptive views. First, import the prototype from the previous lesson. Select Add All in the Review Import Actions section. Then, drag in a pre-made sidebar from the component pane and place it at the bottom. This sidebar has two states. State 1 includes icons and labels, while State 2 only has icons. Next, drag in a top center menu to the top navigation bar dynamic panel. Pin it to the browser, horizontally centered and vertically aligned to the top. Drag in a top right menu to the top navigation bar panel. Pin it to the browser, horizontally aligned to the right and vertically aligned to the top. Then, add adaptive views. Select Desktop Large, Desktop Medium, Desktop Small, Portrait Tablet, and Portrait Phone. Go into the repeater. Change items per row to 5 for the Desktop Large view. Then, select the Content panel. In the Style pane, check Fit to Content. In the Desktop Medium view, change the repeater style items per row to 4. You will see that the images exceed the screen size. Change items per row to 3 to prevent them from exceeding the screen size. For the Desktop Small view, there is no need to change. For the Portrait Tablet view, change items per row to 2. For the Portrait Phone view, change items per row to 1. Switch between different views, and you will see that the interface appears correctly in each view. Now, let's set up interactions. First, set the height of the left dynamic panel to window.height. Then, add a window scrolled interaction. Move the left panel's Y coordinate to scroll Y. This will pin left panel to the browser's top left. Next, add a case to the Adaptive View Changed event. You need to add actions for each view's initial state. Show left and show top menu. Add an if condition. If the current view is desktop large, set the left panel state to state 1. Duplicate the condition. Select the current view as desktop medium. Duplicate the condition. Select the current view as desktop small. Duplicate the condition. Select the current view as portrait tablet. Set the left panel state to state 2 and hide the top menu. Duplicate the condition. Select the current view as portrait phone. Delete Set the dynamic panel state action. Hide left. Set the top right dynamic panel state to state 2. Under the first case, add an action to set the top right dynamic panel state to state 1. In the portrait phone view, name the elements in the repeater small item. Then, under the portrait phone case, change the width of small item to window.width. This way, the dimensions of the elements can be set proportionally. Preview the prototype. You will see that the default view is desktop medium since our screen resolution is not 1920. Expand the sidebar and drag it. You will see that the layout remains unchanged when the view changes to desktop small. When the view changes to portrait tablet, the sidebar on the left becomes a list of icons, and the centered top menu disappears. When the view changes to portrait phone, the sidebar on the left disappears, and the top right menu becomes a hamburger icon. The images occupy the full width of the screen. The toolbar appears when you hover over them, and you can scroll the content up and down. When we reverse the actions, you will see that the layout of the sidebar, top menu, and images changes accordingly, matching the interactions we set up. We adjust the browser's zoom level and zoom out. You can see that the view changes to desktop large, and now there are 5 images in a row. This is how responsive views are used. If you like my video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel.